This movie and the game Nerve is all about an online game that people play, and it goes from mild to wild.
Sure.
Why was that idea intriguing to you guys and made you say, yeah, I'll take a part of that?
Because we wanted the poster, the quote to be from mild to wild. No, there's a lot of things that attracted us to this movie. We both liked the concept a lot. It felt fresh and it felt,
It felt very, I mean, it didn't seem that far-fetched. I mean, after I read the script, I was like, is this a real game or is this not a real game? Because, I mean, it definitely seems as people become more and more obsessed with social media and wanting followers. I mean, you know, it's in the movie, everyone wants watchers. It's obviously very similar to kind of our kind of society today with technology, I think.
I gotta tell you, as someone who watches movies for a living, and a lot of them, it's really refreshing to see something new and it just really felt good.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man.
I mean, because we see a lot of movies that are
everything's a remake or a sequel or
This is really fresh. Was it surprising at all to you guys that how timely it is? I mean, because social media changes real quick.
That's interesting, because even though everything does feel extremely grounded in the movie, it still is in a world that people say it's like 5 minutes into the future, this movie.
Yeah.
So it's still things that haven't actually happened yet, because if we were tackling things that were happening a year ago when we were filming the movie, it might feel dated already when it came out now. But
and Henry and Rel did such an amazing job too with how they actually have the audience see the social media and the phone calls and everything.
Yeah.
Because I think, at least for me in movies and TV, like when someone answers their phone or looks at a text, it can take you out of the movie.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And with this, the way they put it on the screen and the way that you're following everyone and kind of like going with them through the technology is really cool. And I remember when I saw that for the first time, I was impressed with that because I asked them, I'm like, how are you going to show that? And the way they show it on the screen, I think is really cool.
And it's, how many times have we seen different ways of like people showing text or whatever on a screen? It all feels the same now.
Yeah.
It's like to actually do it in like a unique way. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your character's evolution, if you will, throughout the film. Yours specifically really goes through quite the change.
Well, V is kind of your typical girl. She's graduating high school, going to go to college, and she's pretty content with her life, and she kind of she gets roped into playing this game, and at first it starts off, just a couple of innocent dares, and then before you know it, the girl from Staten Island is in New York City for the first time with a stranger, and it gets more extreme and more extreme, but along the way you see her kind of like find herself and like her bravery, and you see her change a lot and kind of go head to head with some people and with the game.
And
Ian starts the movie with a one-track mind. All he wants to do is win the game. He doesn't care about anything else. He doesn't want anyone to get in his way. And then he meets Emma's character, and it slowly changes him because he has this strong connection with her that he didn't expect to have, and he starts to really feel for her and have compassion, and it alters his priorities.
has this changed your kind of perception or your life online, if you will, of social media?
I didn't really have a life online of social media before this movie, so nothing's really changed for me. But Emma?
The reason I loved the movie so much or the script was because I am on social media and I see kind of what goes on online, and so I thought that this was a really kind of dark in some ways, but also sadly accurate portrayal of how people are online. When you're anonymous, you feel like you can say whatever you want, and I see that on Instagram and Twitter. People say things to me that I'm just, you can't even believe that they would say, and their name is just something not even existent. It's not even their real name. So it's definitely interesting. I definitely read less comments now.
Do you have a life online now?
I don't, and I think this movie has scared me off from ever doing so.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Made in Hollywood TV. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And for the next awesome video, click right here. Click in that box right there. Super easy.